Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Midnight Man by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. As always, the song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you want to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to add it to my list. So, at this point in time, as I'm recording this, I've heard one other song by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and that was Dig Lazarus Dig, which I actually really enjoyed. Like, the moment I reviewed that song, it instantly shot up into like my heavy rotation, my regular listening rotation. So I really enjoyed that song. It's a lot of fun. Instrumentally, vocally, I mean, lyrically, it's a really fun song. And so but I just haven't had time to come back to Nick Cave. I mean, there's so much other music that people request and that we listen to here on the channel that it's like Nick Cave kind of has fallen to the wayside. And so actually, I think it was yesterday that I was at work, and usually I'm listening to music when I'm at work, just kind of sitting at my desk, right? And Dig Lazarus Dig comes on, and I'm like singing along and I'm jamming out. And I'm like, man, I really like this song. I should listen to more Nick Cave. And so I went into my YouTube comments. I just typed in Nick Cave just to see what people had, like, you know, what other songs, because I knew people had been requesting him some more, but I was like, what other songs are people requesting? And somebody commented that this song is just like absolute fire, and somebody below them like agreed, and I was like, okay, maybe we'll do Midnight Man then. And I've had so many other requests for Nick Cave, and so I apologize if I didn't get to your specific request. But this one came with just like that good shout out that I was like, let's do this one. So anyway, let's jump into it. Again, this is Midnight Man, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Let's do it. And I guess it's from the same album as Dig Lazarus Dig. I mean, I don't know. I guess here we go.
Oh, the crustless in your palm, see it spread and change. It won't do you any harm, it's just trying to rearrange. It was born to live a day, now it flies up from your hand. It's beautiful, it's the one they call your ever-loving man. Carriage your babies away, or your kids drip from their teeth. The nights are long and the day is bitter cold beyond belief. You spread yourself like a penitent on the mad vibrating sand. And through your teeth, arranged to meet your midnight man. Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around, oh baby, don't you see? Everybody wanna be a midnight man. Disturb me as I sleep, treat me gentle when I wake. And don't disturb me when I sleep, even though your body aches. And even though your body aches to serve at his command. Between the walls, she still adores her ever-loving man. Close your eyes, sleep in him. Dream of your lost sons and daughters. Me, I'll raise up my dorsal fin and glide up and down the waters. I'll glide up and down the waters, and I'll walk upon the land. And I'll call them out, the ones who doubt your midnight man. Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around. It's early in the morning, and I don't know what to do. It's early in the morning, and I can't believe it's true. It's early in the morning, and it's happening again. Well, I called you once, I called you twice, ain't I your midnight man? Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around my place. Everybody's coming around. They want to love you, they need to be your midnight man. Everybody's coming around. Everybody's coming around. Everybody's coming around. To be your midnight man. To be your midnight man.
Yeah. Peaks and valleys with that one, but I will say, like, what I really enjoyed about that was at actually the very beginning. It comes in just like so kind of chill, right? The drumming. I'm not sure if there's like an organ or piano keyboards going on here. A little bit of guitar, and then you get
She is split.
and then you kind of get just Nick Cave with some drumming in the background, right? A little bit of keyboard.
Do you and live a kids drip?
And it slowly like starts to build back up, right? With again that keyboard kind of coming in, the drumming sort of sharpening a little bit, the guitar work until like a good minute and a half in, you're kind of like, wow, like we're almost like the intensity has really ramped up, and it was very subtle. And if you weren't paying attention, it's like, how do we go from like the calm Nick Cave with the drums in the background to like everything popping off at the same time, right? Let's see.
Midnight man.
I mean, case in point, I mean, they're kind of jamming out, and I feel like when I say peaks and valleys, that's kind of how the whole song was, right? It would kind of slow down, it would quiet a little bit, and then it would just very sometimes slowly, but other times quickly build back up until you're rocking out again. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Let's break it down piece by piece like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. So let's see. Hold that chrysalis in your palm, see it split and change. It won't do you any harm, it's just trying to rearrange. It was born to live a day, now it flies up from your hand. It's beautiful, it's the one they call your ever-loving man. So I wonder if it's, a metaphor for someone who is kind of changing, right? It's going through one change or another. I'm going to click here and just see. The idea of light, insects are considered creepy crawly. All right, I mean, we know what a chrysalis is. Let's just hope it's for some more insight. Wolves have carried your babies away. Oh, your kids drip from their teeth. I thought that was a hard line. Like, the wolves carried your babies away and ate them. But the way he said that your kids drip from their teeth. The nights are long and the day is bitter cold. Beyond belief, you spread yourself like a penitent on the mad vibrating sand, and through your teeth arrange to meet your midnight man. Everybody's coming around to my place. Everybody's coming around to my place. Everybody's coming around. Oh, baby, don't you see? Everybody wants to be your midnight man. And I wonder what a midnight man is sort of in this context. Like your rebound or someone who's going to do some dirty work for you? I mean, I really don't know. Don't disturb me as I sleep, treat me gentle when I wake, and don't disturb me as I sleep, even though your body aches, to serve at his command. Between the walls, she still adores her ever-loving man. Close your eyes, sleep in him, dream of your lost sons and daughters. Me, I'll raise up my dorsal fin and glide up and down the waters. Really weird line there. I'll glide up and down the waters, then I'll walk upon the land, and I'll call them out, the ones who doubt your midnight man. Everybody's coming around to my place. Everybody's coming around to my place. Everybody's coming around. Don't you see? Everybody want to be your midnight man. It's early in the morning and I don't know what to do. It's early in the morning and I can't believe it's true. As I lay in the moment and it's happening again. Well, I called you once. I called you twice. Ain't I your midnight man? And again, I'm left wondering, what is a midnight man in this context? Everybody's coming around to my place. Everybody's coming around to my place, coming around. They want you. They love you. They need you to be your midnight man. Everybody's coming here to be your midnight man. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe it's the devil, right? And with like Dig Lazarus Dig, that also reminds me of like the devil. The way that a lot of that is written. So I'm like, maybe the midnight man in this case is the devil itself. And perhaps what you've gone through, you're like, man, to go through what I've gone through, I'm ready to like make a deal with the devil. But there are a lot of people out there who can sort of be your devil, kind of take you down a certain path. I don't know. That's just one guess, but I mean, what do you guys think of? What is a midnight man in this context? I don't know. Regardless, I think it was at least very interesting in the lyrics, and so for that, I'll give it a thumb up. Why not? As far as instrumentation and vocals go, I actually really like Nick Cave's vocal style. It's kind of gruff. It's deep, but it sounds good. It's almost like he's obviously singing in a lot of parts, but it does feel a little bit more spoken word sometimes, which I actually really like. I think it just really, really works here. And then instrumentally, I liked the drumming throughout. Again, it kind of was calm when it needed to be calm, picked up when it needed to pick up. Same with the guitar work. I thought it was really good. The keyboard I thought was fantastic as well. And again, I think my favorite part instrumentally was when we had those quiet moments that would very gradually build up into a more sort of rock and roll song, So I really enjoyed that. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up instrumentally and vocally. As far as replay value goes, I kind of enjoy the sort of quirky silliness of the song Dig Lazarus Dig a little bit more than the more, I don't know, serious or sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Ominous sounding Midnight Man. But I will say I enjoyed both songs regardless of that. I think once you hear a particular song from an artist, you want to maybe sort of hear more of that same style. Like, for some reason, I think of the band Cake. First song I ever heard by Cake was The Distance, which I assume a lot of people could probably relate to. And so I wanted more songs that were kind of like The Distance. Songs like Short Skirt, Long Jacket, Comfort Eagle. Songs that are, Frank Sinatra songs that are kind of silly, kind of out there. And Frank Sinatra gets a little bit more serious. But I think once you hear this song again by an artist, you're like, okay, I want to hear more that kind of sounds like that. And this was, kind of a whole lot different, honestly, from Dig Lazarus Dig. And again, not to say I didn't like it, but it kind of caught me off guard. So anyway, with all that said, I think it still makes the playlist. There was a lot I really enjoyed about it. And again, it does make a nice contrast to Dig Lazarus Dig, and it makes me kind of interested to see what else Nick Cave can do. So I'll give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, a great song and a great request. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one, as always. If you enjoyed the music, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. If you enjoyed what I did here today on the channel, just consider supporting the channel by doing all the normal stuff you do on YouTube. Like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because I'm always taking those. You can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.